Good evening. How is everybody today? Um, is my air conditioner too loud? Can you hear it? Hey Don, how was your trip? I was watching some of your videos yesterday. The buffet and stuff. Looks like good food. I always did enjoy the Lido Duck buffets. Hi Donna, how you been? Been a long time, a whole week since talk. Well, actually, not even a whole week. We chatted Monday. So I guess it's just you guys tonight. Don Don said that they're going out with family. So they won't be on the live tonight. So doing good. Me too. Um, so Don, um, I guess I'll wait to talk about some things when if to see if Ken and Carla show up. They're at home in Illinois now, so um, who knows if they're so busy probably they don't even remember that we're live tonight. So might just be the three of us. You never know. Oh, there's Cindy. Hey Cindy. How you doing, girl? We've had some really nice weather lately. No rain the past few days, and it's getting up in the 80s. And I saw in my 10-day forecast, there's one day with 90-degree weather here already. It's a little bit early for that. It's only the first part of March. So I wasn't happy to see that. And we don't have any real risk of rain in the forecast. Not sufficient enough for Florida anyway. So I've been out watering my lawn, trying to get the dead grass to grow. Um, doing good. All right. And I've got flowers. I planted seeds in my flower boxes, and they're starting to come up now. So that's very encouraging. So I've been tending them, and I went and got some grass seed because I have a lot of bare spots in the yard. Good amount of rain in Oregon. All right. I wish we could get some. I'd like for the grass to green up. Got a lot of dead patches and a lot of bare spots. So I got to get some more topsoil. I want to put some topsoil down. And I've got some grass seed. I want to plant grass seed and see if I can't get those bare spots filled in. So we'll see. And I've got a weed and feed to put down. I want to try to prevent crabgrass and all those nasty weeds and everything you always get. No, they don't. But I don't pay for the water, so I just water it myself, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, it's really kind of like it's your own little house, your own little yard. They do cut the grass, but they've for the last 2 months they've been cutting grass, and there's nothing to cut. So I think that's a complete and total waste of money. But I'm not the one paying it, so I guess I can't say too much. But I did get some signs. You can request that they not. Oh, the air shut off. Yay. Hopefully, it'll be quiet for a while now. Anyway, you can get signs to post in your yard to tell them not to mow. So I've done that because I want the grass to grow and kind of seed a little bit before they go and cut it. So I've got signs out, no mowing, and lots of stuff to do to the yard to get it in shape. Hey, Ken and Carla, how you doing? Are you getting caught up at home? That's always a chore, isn't it? Just trying to catch up on mail and check in on your businesses and all that good stuff. Lot to do. Lots to do. So, anyway. And today you probably saw my thumbnail, but here is I got fencing to put up around the patio so that I can let Dee Dee go out and play out there while I sit. So she doesn't have to be tied to a leash while I'm outside trying to enjoy life. And then that way, she can come out while I'm watering the lawn or tending the flowers or whatever I've got to do outside. Uh, she doesn't have to be stuck in the house. So I think she enjoys it. However, she I put her in there and I was watering and she's over there in the pen and she just every now and then, or you know, or hey, did you forget about me? I'm stuck over here. Can you let me out? So it was kind of cute. But she'll get used to it. So we got a lot of howdies. Howdy, howdy. So anyway. So there's Melody. Hi, Melody. Good to see you. Are you guys still at home, Melody, or are you thinking about getting started soon? Maybe not for a month or two. So I will share with you guys that I lost my puppy Ziggy Monday morning. Um, it was very sad, uh, but in a lot of ways for Ziggy it was better because he had a really bad heart and he had congestive heart failure. And I'd even, he'd been to the vet, he was on medication. I even increased his medication, and he was still just struggling so bad to try to breathe. Um, thank you guys. So this was my little Ziggy buddy, one of my favorite pictures of him. And he's resting safe and sound now and not struggling to breathe. And so that to me, um, it is a blessing for Ziggy. It's sad to see him go, but he was 12 years old and I've known for about a year now that, that he had a heart condition. So does Dee Dee, but she seems to be faring better than he did for whatever reason. But anyway, um, I just wanted to let you know that we've gone through that loss, and it's never fun losing a pet. Um, and and Dee Dee has done very well. She had a chance to see him and you know touch him and smell him, and so she's aware that he's gone, and she's actually done very well. So I was pleased that she's not greatly suffering. And she's, climbed up on my lap a lot more and been more affectionate. But I think that's just simply because now she can do it. She doesn't have to compete for my attention. So, anyway, I believe on March 23rd in Orlando. All right. Well, good deal. Coming down to the warmer side of things, huh? Thank you, Donna. You know what it's like. You've been through that. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. I know you as well um, went through this, so thank you, everybody. Orlando, April 2nd. Oh, okay. So very good. It's always hard. There are babies. They are. They are. Yes. It's never pleasant. Oh my gosh, she's still getting snow and rain and snow and rain. I hate when that happens because then you get ice. And it's never fun to drive on ice. So just be careful and pray for March 23rd, right? So that's really good that you're going to be leaving soon. I'm sure you're both excited. And I saw that Lou was, prepping the truck and everything and getting ready. So it's good. So yeah, that's it. That's about me in a nutshell recently, just trying to, lock down this spot and make it my own, make it, look nice and be comfortable. And I just would like a yard that has good grass in it. That's my biggest issue right now. I'm just not used to, being in a park where the grass is so bare. I don't know. I thought that they would take better care of the grass itself, but um, they do cut it, but the rest of it's up to you. So that's okay. I can do that. Turns out we will be at one place. Oh, that's good. It's always nice to run into friends while you're traveling. So that'll be nice. Spend some time with friends. Yes, it is. Don't want them to exactly. Exactly. That's why I I am sad that he's gone. Don't think that I don't have any emotion for that, but I'm so glad that he's not here having to struggle to breathe. It was getting very difficult for him to walk even. Some days he was really good and he was kind of zippy and seemed pretty normal. And then there were other days where, he'd walk 5 or 10 feet and he'd have to stop and rest until he could breathe really good again. So he had slowed down tremendously. And when it gets to be that much of a struggle for him, you don't want to see them linger on like that. So he's better off where he's at. Hey, Henry and Leanne, how are you? Sorry you're late. That's okay. No worries. Just hop on whenever you get the chance to. Have you guys been busy this week? I think I've told everybody everything I've been doing so far. I got to start making some doctor appointments. Well, not really doctor appointments, but testing appointments. So I'm going to start working on that next week. Um, I want to try to finish up the yard stuff this weekend if I can, and then Monday I can start looking at appointments for testing. So we shall see what that brings us. And then my youngest daughter has said she's been missing me terribly. Uh, so I'm going to make a trip to Jacksonville just to go up and visit with my kids and see them for a little while. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. So I don't know. I may not do a live next Thursday. I'm not really sure yet. Not really sure when I'm going to go. So if I am, I'll make sure and post a community comment so you guys can see it on YouTube. So, Jennifer, where are you now? Are you still out traveling? I was watching your videos, and I saw you were still traveling east. How far east are you coming? You're on the other side of the Mississippi River. The last time I looked, that's so cool. Nice to see this part of the country. I'm sure. What destination do you have in mind? So, Don and Scotty, what did you like most about your last cruise? Tell me some good points about the ports you saw. Y'all need to be chatty because I don't have a whole lot to chat about. I'm stuck in one spot anymore. So, you know, you have to help me out with your adventures. You liked Loretto? What about it did you like? Went to Alabama. It was a nice trip. Now hoping to get back out west soon to see the flowers, of course. Yes, that'll be good. Had delicious fish tacos. Well, that's always important. Wouldn't be the thing I would be eating, but there's a lot of people that love fish tacos. Very beautiful walking port. Nice. That's always good to know. Yes. Yeah. FaceTime is a miracle, isn't it? So that you can stay connected to your family and still see their cute little faces. And I love having FaceTime. I do that still, even though I'm only 100 miles away. I FaceTime with my kids about once or twice a month. So, oh my gosh, it's supposed to be 75 tomorrow. Nice. Well, you'll have some green grass, won't you? I'll be jealous about that. It's greening up here, but it's really slow. And this is Bahia grass. It's not the best grass, but it is a drought tolerant southern lawn type of grass. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite, but that's what they've planted all over. So that's what I'm reseeding with. But I want to get it to be a healthier lawn. So, oh, you thought about me today? Oh, blue bonnets are popping out and the Indian paintbrushes. They're just so beautiful. I was just really awestruck when I saw them. I had been wanting to see them for years, and of course, the previous times that I'd gone through Texas, it wasn't the right time of year. So that one trip made it all worthwhile. And still, every now and then, I'll go back and just look at the pictures of the blue bonnets that I took. Oh, good, good. I'll be looking for that. On the 24th to pick up your other camper. You want to share what you got? Share with everybody. I know we talked about it on your Zoom, but I don't know that we've talked about it on here. Pork tacos would be more my style. Yes, I could do pork. Although I haven't eaten much pork lately. I love pork chops, but I kind of got tired of them for a while. So I don't know. But I have this we have this wonderful place, just it's a half a mile up the road from me. It's called Quincy Beef, and this is locally grown cattle, and they have a storefront, so they have a restaurant in there as well, and you can go in and order fresh sandwiches and stuff, and they do burgers and brisket, and they do like pastrami, a pastrami dish with vegetables, cabbage and carrots and stuff. They do like a roast for Sunday evening dinner meals. uh they have all kinds of fresh meat, and they have frozen meat. They have, oh, it's an amazing store. They've got dry goods in there, so they've got like pancake mix, cake mixes, cookie mixes, grits. They've got jams and jellies and peanut butter and all kinds of oils and sauces and um, hot sauces and barbecue sauce and candies. They've got all kinds of, fresh candies, and it's just an amazing place. So I'm probably once a week going to go in there and look and see. They have sales on their meat every now and then. So I'm going to start buying my meat probably there rather than at Walmart, needless to say. They do actually have some chicken, but it's usually like stuffed chickens, things that you would bake. It's too much for one person, so I won't be able to do chicken there. But maybe I can do chicken at Aldi's. So we'll see. But I'm real excited about it. And so if you're ever down here in Chiefland, Florida, Quincy Beef is the place to go to get. They do a great smash burger. It's pretty amazing. I'm sold on the place. Oh my gosh, 36 years ago. Oh man, he was 8 months old before they got to meet him. Seeing that sad. Yeah, it was a different time back then, but that's pretty cool that you uh, were there and had your son in Germany. That's a story, huh? Oh, Indian paintbrushes are beautiful. Let's see. Um, let's see if I can find. Let's see if I can find one real quick on my phone. Well, this photo that it showed me is just a couple of little flowers, but they're all over with the bluebells as well. But so there's what they look like. But they're really pretty, and they just spread out all over everywhere. I wish I had a better picture to show you. Let's see. This was March 31st. Let's see if I can get some information on this photo. 2024. Okay. I want to see if I can find you a better one. Search. Twenty 24. Okay, this one doesn't show a lot of Indian paintbrushes, But these are the blue bonnets, and they're just kind of the Indian paintbrush are kind of scattered throughout the field. It's just it's breathtaking. I'm telling you. I probably didn't take as oh, let me show this picture. So this is Dawn and Jennifer and myself when I was there in Texas, and we got to actually meet Jennifer. So that was a lot of fun. Your yard is mushy, Melody? Yes, I'm sure it is. Poor Milo doesn't like it. Okay, let's see. There's got to be a few more paintbrushes in these pictures. But I was so taken by the blue bonnets that evidently I didn't get very many. This was a sparse little patch of blue bonnets and Indian paintbrushes. So, yeah. I really enjoyed that trip. That was in 2024, 2 years ago. Poor Milo. He doesn't like the mosh. Poor little guy. Yeah. Orange flowers along with the blue bonnet blanket. Yep. They're gorgeous. All right. So this is what Ken and Carla's getting an Arctic Fox travel trailer. 32A. No steps to the bathroom and bedroom like in a fifth wheel. So, yay. That's exciting, guys. And it's 34 feet long. Congrats. All right, Henry. Do that. I love green grass. I absolutely love green grass. Somewhat similar. You'd have to see her closer up. That was fun. We had a fun day, didn't we? I hope we get to see each other again someday. I really enjoyed my time with you. And Jennifer also helped me tour through the Alamo and gave me some history, and we had a good little talk about that. And then we walked on the river walk for a while, went and had lunch together, and it was a very good day. I really enjoyed it. So good times. That's the one thing that I can say about RV life when you're out and traveling like that and meeting people. It's been an amazing time of my life, and to have met all you guys and talked with you. Um, I haven't actually got to meet Melody and Lou. We came close a couple of times, but never quite were able to get together. But I feel like we're friends nonetheless. I've watched so many of Melody and Lou's videos, and that's how we first hooked up, is just by watching videos. So it's just been a fantastic time of life. And even though for now I'm stationary, uh, I would like to at some point in time maybe be able to go out and travel some. However, I don't know if I'll move this trailer. I may find something maybe smaller to roam around in and do some traveling in. We'll see. Time will tell. It's not anything I'm planning or looking or doing anything about right now. I'm just trying to get my permanent little place, my space the way I like it to be. So, oh, that would be cool. I would love for us to meet. Just being friends on Facebook is so special, isn't it? Sometimes you just really connect with people, and it's fun, it's very fulfilling. Going back to Canham, M- maybe, I don't know, or maybe just a van, maybe, and not a fancy van, just a van with um I don't know, just a bed and a stove, and maybe a bathroom. I don't need much because this one is my home. If I decide I want to travel for a little bit, then I need something that I can travel in and be comfortable with myself and Dee Dee. So we'll see. We'll see how it is. Hey, Miss Kim, how are you? How you been doing? So, Kim, I've already talked about this earlier, but I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it. But little Ziggy has passed away. He passed away on Monday, and he was having a lot of troubles breathing. His heart was just so bad, and he was really struggling for air. And he finally just couldn't do it anymore. And so uh, I just wanted to let everybody know that he's gone. So anyway, I'd already told everybody else. So um, sorry I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it before now. Thank you, Kathy. So anyway, so Miss Kim, what have you guys been up to? What are you and Daryl doing there in your property? He was sweet. He was a sweet puppy, but just got to the point where he just couldn't do it anymore, and I'd rather see him pass instead of struggling just to breathe. He was getting very batty. Like I was telling the others, it was difficult for him to walk without having to stop every 5 or 10 feet and rest before he could walk any further. So he's better off. Really? Sorry, guys. Uh, um, the wind was horrible. Yeah. Somebody else was talking about it being really windy too. Can't remember who that was. Oh, yay. And dehydrated it for camping. How do you dehydrate chili? Actually, Dee Dee is doing very well, Kim. She, Ziggy passed away here on the floor on the couch beside me, as I was um, petting and rubbing him and being with him. And so I left him there so that Dee Dee could spend a couple of minutes. And she got down and she went over and she, smelled him and rested her head on his chest. And she didn't spend long with him, but I think it was long enough for her to know that he's like, okay, he's not with us anymore. And she hasn't really been depressed or anything, just very calm and accepting and um, normal. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah, video on how to dehydrate chili. That would be great. Hey, Miss Summer, how are you? So I hope you um, heard me talking about Ziggy. Everything in but the water. Okay, place the chili on parchment paper and it dries great in the dehydrator. You're just the cleverest girl I know. Put everything in there but water. So all your seasonings and beans and meat and stuff like that. Uh, so Do you use tomatoes in there? I would have to watch you do this. I just can't imagine dehydrating chili. It sounds very simple right there, but I would still have trouble with it. So she knew. Good. Yeah. Yeah, she's doing fine. You have some dehydrating videos? Okay. So how's the weather up there in New York? Summer. I'll have to look for them. Yeah, I gotta look too. I've seen her dehydrate some other stuff, but I don't think I've seen her dehydrate chili. Either crushed tomatoes or tomato sauce in it. So, and then dehydrate the tomato sauce. I see. I've seen you rehydrate. Yes. Rainy for the next few days. Most of the snow has melted. That's good. That's good. Well, you need rain for spring flowers, so that'll be a good thing. I bet spring up there is really pretty. It wasn't when I was there that May. It wasn't springy yet because you had a little snow, so there weren't any flowers at that point. It was so wet. Yeah, because you had so much snow. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Come in with muddy feet. That's got to be a mess. So food talk. So tonight I had a salad. I've been eating salad the last few nights with some just pan grilled chicken, and that was really good. I've got a corned beef that I've had in my refrigerator for a while now, and of course it's all sealed, so it's fine. So I think tomorrow I'm going to make corned beef with some carrots and potatoes. I don't have any cabbage. I can't cook a whole head of cabbage for just me. I wish you could buy just a half a head or even a quarter of a cabbage. Wouldn't that be great? Just, for single people or just a couple. You don't need a whole head of cabbage. Oh, but I can get a can of cabbage and warm that up to go with it. So I might do that. I might just do that. I might go up to Walmart and just buy me a can of cabbage. I had a Walmart order that I went and picked up today, so I missed the boat on that one. But anyway, I love corned beef. Absolutely love corned beef. Um, and you can dehydrate it for later. Yeah, sounds like a new adventure. I don't have a dehydrator. Well, my air fryer though dehydrates, so I got to check on how to do that. What you do is fry the what? Fry the cabbage. It stays good a long time. I bet. Hey, Mobile Tech. How are you? Mobile Tech put out a little short today, said he's getting ready to go camping in a couple of weeks. Ruthie was so excited. You'll have to go check it out. Cabbage with onions and kielbasa. Yeah. And add cooked noodles. Sounds good. What up? We're talking food. You came in just in time. I ran out of other things to talk about, so now we're talking food. I gotta set forward, straighten my back out a little bit. I sit too far back on that couch, and it leans way back. So I need to straighten my back out for a little bit. With noodles and butter. Sounds like y'all got it down pat. Hello to alla mist. Steak and asparagus tonight. Steak sounds good. Never been fond of asparagus. I think and the reason why that is, the first time I ever ate asparagus, I had a woody piece, and texture is a big thing for me, so that just kind of turned me off of asparagus. So it's never a vegetable that I've eaten since that time. So, hey, Larry. So anyway, low carbs for now. Too much gluttony on board. Yeah, I understand. That's kind of what I'm trying to do now is um, to eat some lighter options than what I've been eating. So, like I've had I had a hamburger with salad one day. Yesterday I just had a plain salad. And today I had grilled chicken breast with a salad. So I've I've got one more helping of lettuce left. So I buy like a single stalk of or a head of nice romaine lettuce, and then I'll cut it up. And what I don't use, I'll put in a Ziploc bag and keep it in the refrigerator. And then I just eat salads off that till it's gone. And was playing. All right. Good job. That's good to hear. Say hi and remember I got to go to the store 4 miles away. All right. Have a good week. Drink plenty of water. That helps a lot. It does. I've I've been trying to drink more water too. Because especially in the summertime when it gets hot, my legs swell in the summertime. Uh, and especially if I don't drink enough water, I'm really in trouble because then I start having leg cramps at night. So, you know what? I quit listening. I just scroll past. There's so many diets, and miracle cures that they're putting on the internet right now. I don't even bother looking at them anymore. It's like, it's one scam after another, in my opinion. Drink more beer. It's not just for breakfast anymore. That's good for those people who like beer. I never cared for the flavor of beer. It's just not me. I don't know. There's not much in the way of alcohol that I really like. A Jello pudding diet. Oh, yeah, I could go for Jello pudding. Nature's most perfect food. Sorry. It's getting close to 8 o'clock, guys. What about the keto one? The keto one works pretty good. The only problem with the keto diet is I tend to want to eat bacon every morning for breakfast. And I'm finding that processed meats are not good for my liver. When I eat a lot of processed meats, my liver enzymes really elevate. So I try not to eat much in the way of bacon anymore. I'm maybe um, once a week or so I'll have it. Sometimes twice a week, but I try to limit my intake of processed meats for that reason. Eat healthy and drink plenty of water. Exactly. That's really the only miracle cure there is. Now, I think that there's some things, that like um good oils, good fats like avocados and things like that. Eating foods with polyphenols. I think that that is a positive thing. Um, so I think that the real way to diet, like I'm such a skinny person, don't uh, do as I say, don't do as I do. How's that? Um, if I could be that person who could just, give up all the breads and the chips and ice cream. Ice cream's a big one for me. I just and I try not to buy it because if I have it, I'm going to eat it. So I try to stay away from it. But bread's another big one. I have a real hard time giving up bread. But I love fruit, so I try to eat like strawberries and kiwi, blueberries. I eat grapes because they have good polyphenols and they're also a good diuretic. And they're also great as a cold snack in the summertime. If you've never done it, get you some grapes, fresh grapes, and stick some like in individual little servings in Ziploc bags and freeze them. And then when you need a snack in the middle of a hot day, pull out one of those bags. They're just delightful. I absolutely love frozen grapes. So anyway, let me catch up. Extra dry goose martini. Okay, you alcoholics. Shaken, not stirred. You don't buy beer, you rent it. Huh. It's just not good for your liver, guys. Anything processed is not good. Exactly. That's a good opinion. You're correct. So, I'm trying to stay away from I'm trying to eat fresh vegetables and stuff. I'm trying to stay even away from canned food as much as I can. So, like fresh or frozen, I'm trying to switch over to just that. And just what little that I can do, I'm trying to be as healthy about it as I can be. So we've got a nice produce farm stand just right down the street. I need to go down there and get some fresh fruits because they've got like fresh oranges and cantaloupes and berries, new strawberries from Plant City, which is known for strawberries here in Florida. No booze for me. I won't say I don't ever drink. Well, I don't really drink hard liquor, except for an occasional margarita. Um, but I drink wine when I'm with other people that drink wine. I've got a bottle of wine and my favorite wine in the refrigerator that's there for a year and 3 months now, and I still haven't opened it. No, they are absolutely not good for us. So I'm trying to stay away from them. And there's not, I'm trying to stay away from deli meat altogether. Um, cut down drastically on my bacon. I would eat it 4 or 5 times a week in the past, which is not good for me. And I I have hot dogs on very rare occasions now. I don't eat them often at all. And Yeah, that's about it. I just, and I don't put a lot of salt in my food. Um, so I'm trying to just do the best I can to just eat healthier food options. Avocado with cottage cheese, it really fills you up. Hmm. I'm, you know, I'm gonna have to try to eat more avocado, I guess, because I can eat guacamole all day long. um, but just to have a slice, like a slice of avocado on a sandwich, I don't know. It's that textury sort of thing again. I think when you mash it and you mix it with tomato and onion and stuff and make guacamole, for whatever reason, make a dip out of it, it tastes better to me. Yes, exactly. Healthier eats. I love them too, Melody. They're just the best. They're perfect summer snack. Mm. And it's good because I love grapes, but you a lot of times you can only buy like a bag of them, and I can't eat a whole bag a lot of times before they start to go bad. So if I buy a bag now, I just, take probably 2/3 of them and freeze them. And then that way they don't go bad. I have some fresh ones to eat off of for a little while. And then I have my little treats just sitting there waiting for me in the freezer. But yes, I know what's in it. Exactly. I- and that I probably should start doing that too. I don't have a bread maker, so it's a little bit more of a process for me. But yes, I need to start making my own bread. I have to agree with frozen grapes. Yes, they're just wonderful. Yeah. So anyway, if y'all have any other oh, and I love let's see. I like to take strawberries and dip them in dark chocolate and freeze them. That's right up my alley, Cindy. I love chocolate. Chocolate, yeah. That's a really hard one to give up too. Just drinking water and nothing after 5 p.m. Yeah. And I try to do that too because and I'm doing a little bit better with it, and I'll tell you how I'm doing it. I usually eat breakfast between 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning. I try to wait until 10 if I can. Depends on my day. Sorry, we know what I've got going. If I have to eat before I leave or do some activity, and then Dee Dee eats at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if I don't eat around the same time that she does, if I eat around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, then she wants something to eat again at 5 o'clock. So I've been trying to eat closer to her eating time, which gets me into that space where I eat before 4 o'clock. For the rest, and that's it for the rest of the day. So that's a good thing. So I just try to eat with her. I love the taste of wine too. I just don't drink it alone. Um, you have Daryl there with you. I'm just all by myself. So I don't drink it unless I'm around other people. Don't drink enough wine to have it. It turns to vinegar. Exactly, exactly. And I can get about 3 glasses of wine out of a bottle. So, if I don't drink it within 3 days, I just pour it down the sink. Except for pasta water. Yeah, you have to. There's and eggs. When I cook an egg, I have to have salt on an egg. I think they're pretty much tasteless without some salt on them. Does anybody else feel like that? You drink it and love it. Even if it turns to vinegar? I don't think Kim's wine lasts long enough to turn to vinegar. Not that she drinks an overabundance of wine, but she does drink it most every day, but loves guacamole. See? All right, Daryl, I'm in your corner. We love guacamole. I've been having trouble finding good ripe avocados, and then by the time they finally do ripen, I've forgotten that they're sitting there. So that's not always a good thing. So I haven't really been buying them. And I don't like to buy store-bought guacamole. You just never know what you're buying. So, guacamole is made from well, it's different than just slicing an avocado and just eating avocado. It's totally different. I get it, Daryl. I'm there with you. Frozen cherries, yes. Yes. And you know what? Those are frozen cherries are really good for joint pain. They help me tremendously. I need to get me another bag. I haven't had any in a long time, and I probably really need to do that. Thank you for that reminder, Carla. I have to put them on my list. It's a texture thing. Exactly. Now just water. I notice my skin looks better and not as dry. Cool. That's very good. I guess it's the carbonation maybe that made your skin dry. I'm not sure. I have rosacea. Can you see it on my? Can you see it? I don't, and it doesn't always show up, just every now and then. But I was out in the sun a lot today, so yeah. He doesn't like wine as much as his Grey Goose martini. Hmm. That thing's so incredible. I'm really proud of him for that. Don't I love it? Oh, that's not good. See, that's what I'm saying. If I don't make the guacamole myself, I'm not very trusting of it. Salt on eggs, yes. See, you got to have a little salt on your egg. All right, Kathy, it was good talking to you. Have a good week. Oh, that's so incredible. So proud of him for that. That's cool. Bye, Kathy. Everybody saying goodbye to Kathy. You know, Carla, Kathy lives in Michigan where you're going to get your trailer. Oh, that's so funny. Well, not really unbelievable. It comes with readiness. I think that that's the whole issue with anything like that. It's about being ready. So you do it in your own time. That's kind of like what I used to tell everybody about my smoking. I'll quit when I'm ready. So it's the same kind of thing. You quit when you're ready. Very true. See? So anyway, you tell him I'm proud of him. And I hope did he have his scan already? Have you heard anything from it? Anyway, maybe later you can let me know how that went. So All right, guys, it's 8 o'clock, and I am going to, and I just got a reminder to take my medicine. So, okay, great. I'll look forward to talking to you. So anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to get off of here and get ready for bed. Drink my coffee and settle down for a little while. And it was nice chatting with you guys tonight. Hope everybody has a good week. And I'll talk to you next week. If I'm not going to be on next week, I'll post it on my community page. So, all right, guys, have a good one. See you later. Good night.